And good day, everyone. Welcome into this week's edition of Reading, Writing, and Arithmetic. And we welcome you in here each and every week as we take a look at the 4 Dade County schools. We kind of highlight a different one every week. And if you're not familiar, we got Mr. Johnson with it. He's the vice principal at Dade Elementary School.
How are you, Evan?
I'm doing good. And you know, I was just sitting here thinking, I don't remember. You may have been on with Pamela on the show before, but I don't remember you and I have ever been on before.
I got lucky last year. I brought our chorus group over right before Christmas, and they were able to sing. And
you wasn't needed then.
I was not needed, but you know, the focus is on our kids.
Absolutely. In each week, we of course highlight a different school in the school system, and this week it's Dade Middle School. And we've got last week we were blessed to be able to have the 4th and 5th grade oratorical contest winners from the Optimist Club, and they came on and read their essays. And today, you have brought 3 lovely ladies that represent the middle school.
Yes, sir. I'll be having Olivia Tierce, Caitlin Hedden, and Emily Breedlove with us today. They're our essay winners for the Optimist Club.
Fine bunch of young ladies. They'll get on here and they'll just bless your heart. I know I was taken back. Every year, we do this every year with their essays, and to hear what they write from their heart, put this together. You know, we hear such bad stuff, and there is a lot of bad stuff out there, but every year it kind of gives you just a little bit of hope that, hey, we got something to look forward to.
And we've got a great group of students at Dade Middle School, and actually at all of our schools. We're proud of them, and we're very fortunate and blessed in this area to have, you know, the fine kids we do, and it's because of the parents that's raised them.
Yeah, we've got some these 3 ladies, and I know that they'll be sharing with us some of the things that they wrote in their essays, and look forward to that coming up. But before that, you've got some things that are happening at the middle school you want everybody to know about.
It's a busy time of year. We've got baseball going on, soccer going on, golf going on. Our PTO, and I want to give them the shout out, we have a beauty pageant starting, and it's for ages 0 to 18. It's the Miss Springtime Pageant. It is April 29th at 4 o'clock, and it's open to people outside of Dade County also. So Marion County, Jackson County, anyone is welcome to come. And we've got the Spring Spectacular coming up May 5th, and the PTO will be sending more information on that before long.
What is the Spring Spectacular?
It is a
Other than being spectacular.
It is a carnival. Bouncy houses, slides, games, food, petting zoo last year. It's a lot of fun, and it will be on May 5th after school.
And it'll be during the day at school?
It'll be after school. And it is open to the community.
All right, well, good deal. All right, and that's going to be after school on April the 5th. That'll be here before we know it.
May 5th.
May 5th,
Yes, sir.
Well, that still will be here before we know it. It won't be long.
Also, we have testing coming up, Georgia Milestones. The middle school, we will be testing April 24th through the 28th. The elementary schools will be testing on May the 18th, 19th, and 20th, and then the 24th through the 28th. And depending on your child's grade level is when those days will fall.
I want to talk, just get you shared just briefly now. Parents need to be aware of these testing days because the parents can do a lot to help them prepare.
Absolutely. You know, get the kids in bed at a decent hour, let them eat breakfast, and get them to school on time, because once the testing session starts, we're not allowed to interrupt that to bring the kids in.
So early to bed, and they can eat a breakfast at school.
Absolutely.
If you don't have time to stop, or you know you can't get them something, just give them a little extra money where they can get the breakfast there that day.
Miss Pam Spurgeon, our cafeteria manager at Dade Middle School, they make a wonderful breakfast every day. Biscuits and gravy, or sausage and biscuits. We have a wide variety, and depending on the day it is. And I know the elementary schools and the high school also offer that every day.
And it's important to have a good breakfast every day, but when you're testing, you need to be top of mind. Your keenness, your awareness needs to be ready to go, and that's one way you can do that.
You don't want your tummy grumbling while you're trying to figure out.
You don't want to be
algebra
thinking
problem.
about if they're going to serve pizza or hamburgers at lunch
That's
while you're
right.
trying to take a test. You need to have a full belly for sure. Anything else we need to share with them?
That's the FBLA at the middle school. They are doing I call it a fundraiser, but it's a shoe drive. It's called Souls for Souls. Mm-hmm. They collect shoes for a group that's called Souls for Souls, and they distribute shoes throughout the country and throughout the world to those that are in need. That drive is happening now, and it will be going on through the end of April. They also take cash donations because we have to pay to ship these shoes to Souls for Souls.
Souls for Souls, and play on words there, but it really means a lot. So that'll be good. If you've got middle schoolers that come and ask you for shoes, you'll know what it's all about.
Yes, sir, and we do have some children that are in need in our community and around the world too. So we're reaching out to help.
And that'll be taken. They'll also be taken into consideration too, the need that's here, as well as trying to help some of the region and other places. And that's good. Well, it sounds like there's a lot of things happening, and it'll be the end of the school year before we know it.
If we blink, it'll be here.
It certainly will. We appreciate you coming on, kind of sharing the things that are happening on a wide level of Dade Elementary, and we'll look forward to the three young ladies coming up.
Thank you very much.
We will take a break, and more to come as we talk about Dade Middle School on reading, writing, and arithmetic after this.
It's time to stock up on Uncle Lars Outpost complete meals with dozens of choices. Try our gluten-free barbecue chicken and rice, or our hearty turkey stew, or choose our chuck wagon stew with long grain rice. All of our meals are ready to feed your entire family with no modified ingredients, no colors, no MSG, no dyes, and no preservatives. Also try our snacks and popcorn along with our flavored waters. Visit our 2 locations in Trenton, 12270 South Main inside Peddlers, on Main at Highway 136 West inside Cabins to Castles, or buy online at UncleLarsOutpost.com. Spring is just around the corner, and your lawn care and decisions about lawn care are soon to be on the horizon. Let me tell you about a good, dependable lawn care service that's ready to provide you honest, dependable lawn care and at a reasonable price. Holman's Lawn Care is ready to maintain your yard this spring. Call Denny Holman at 423-280-6495. Denny will be happy to provide you references and a free estimate. From residential to commercial, each lawn will be done with their personal commitment. Don't put your lawn care decision off any longer. Call Holman's Lawn Care, 423-280-6495. At First Southern State Bank, putting you first is our priority. First with convenience, with branches in 6 great communities: Fort Payne, Rainsville, Scottsboro, Higdon, and our Stevenson office, now recently enlarged and remodeled. First with our friendly, experienced staff, always helpful and ready to serve. And first with our mobile on-the-go banking. Our mobile app is fantastic, user-friendly, secure, and free. So whether it's online or in person, you're our first priority at First Southern State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
BBS Salvage Grocery in the Gross Shopping Center is the home of the selected cereals for only $1 a box. Save money on every aisle at BBS Salvage Grocery. Come and see why folks drive for miles to save money on their grocery bill. And don't miss our aisle of dry goods and a whole table of makeup. BBS Salvage Grocery. Open Tuesday through Friday, 10 till 6. Saturday, 9 to 1. BBS Wholesale and Salvage Grocery. Located in the Gross Shopping Center, Trenton, where you're guaranteed to save money on your groceries.
Planning your spring break? Whether your trip takes you to the water, the mountains, or just around the corner, trust the pros to get you there. March 15th through April 15th, get a $70 rebate after submission when you purchase 4 new Continental passenger or light truck tires. No matter the destination, make your first stop Brown's Tire Pros today. Your tire store since 1984. Online at brownstirepros.com. See participating stores for complete details. Terms and conditions apply. Offer expires 4/15/17.
And back now, we'll get everybody in camera here in just a minute. We apologize for that, but we'll get everybody on the camera. We'll give him time to adjust. Ladies, welcome to reading, writing, and arithmetic. And guess what? We're all on camera now. All right. I'm going to have you start on this side down here, and you come my way and tell us your name.
I'm Emily Breedlove.
And what class are you in? Let's go ahead and get class and teachers while we're at it. Well, you got a bunch of teachers, so just...
First period?
Yeah.
I'm in Miss Knockley's first period science class.
And that's like homeroom type.
Yeah,
that first.
basically.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. All right.
I'm Olivia Tierce, and I'm in Miss Wilson's first period social studies class.
All right.
I'm Caitlin Hedden, and my first period is actually band, but my first academic is Miss Colvin's math class.
Well, ladies, we appreciate you coming on. Last week we had the elementary school, and I remember some of y'all from elementary school during the Optimus Club contest, and we're excited to have you here today to talk about your essays and how you competed. And you're the representatives and the winners from each age group. Is that what we're looking at?
No, we're just from the entire middle school.
From the entire middle school.
Mhm.
So y'all were selected. Come on, talk to us a little bit about it. I'm going to start with you, Caitlin. Tell us a little bit about the experience of writing your essay and putting it together. And first of all, what was the theme?
Our theme, this year's entire Optimist theme, was chasing optimism in the face of challenges. So I decided to go the example route, and I picked 3 examples. Now, for this, I picked people I really admire because of what they've done and how they face their challenges. The people I picked were the women from the women's suffragette movement, Malala, oh, I can never pronounce her last name right, but the youngest winner of the Nobel Peace Prize, and I picked, well, now I can't, oh, and I picked Helen Keller.
Oh, very good. Very good. Very good. Now, is this your first year writing, or did you do it in elementary school too?
No, I did it in 6th grade as well, either 6th or 7th.
All right. Did you enjoy putting it together?
Yes, it was a lot of fun. I liked looking, my favorite part was looking up all the quotes.
Very good. Very good. It's always great to hear y'all, to read all of those. And y'all do such a good job representing your school. Now, Olivia, I know this is not your first time. Tell us a little bit about how long have you been writing for this contest?
Well, I started writing in 4th grade for the oratorical contest. And I've never done this before, but the oratorical, I won in 4th grade.
All right. I think I do remember you being on the show and reading that in the 4th grade. Seems like only yesterday, doesn't it? All right, and Emily, now we're going to give you a mic here in just a few minutes, and you're actually going to read your full essay for us. But tell us a little bit about the background of your essay.
Well, the background, I based it off of mine and my mom's lives because my mom is basically my hero and I wanted to write about her and, well, obviously myself.
All right. Well, in just a minute, we're going to hear Emily's full essay here on the program. And this year, Olivia, what did you write about?
I really just wrote about like the meaning of optimism and how it can like help the world become better. And, how everybody needs to have optimism to help them get through their lives.
Do y'all find on a day-to-day, is most people pretty optimistic that you're around? And there is some that maybe needs a little help or encouragement along the line, don't they? Be able to do that.
Shove.
Do what?
Just a little nudge or a
Just a
shove.
little, you know, they always kind of look at the, well, you know, whether it's half full or half empty, you know, as far as the glass or whatever. But we're going to take another break. When we come back, we're going to have Emily share with us her full essay. Looking forward to that. So stay with us. More to come on reading, writing, and arithmetic right after this.
Hey, Barn, Aunt Bee don't get around as good as she used to, and she's in need of a lift chair. Well, Andy, you gotta nip it in the bud. Comfort Gallery has catnapper lift chairs in stock with free delivery and setup. Catnapper reclining sofas in leather, designer fabrics, and even camouflage. Catnapper rocker recliners starting at $269. Hey, Andy, I just been over to Comfort Gallery. They also have England sofas by Lazy Boy. Queen-size pillow top mattress sets now $299. King-size sets just $399. Is that a fact? Surprise! Surprise, surprise! They now have free 1-year layaway and 6 months same as cash. And listen up, Andy. For the credit challenge, they now offer no credit check payment plans. Located in Kimball, Tennessee in the Old Hills building. That's Comfort Gallery Mattress and Furniture, open 7 days a week. Y'all go by there and see Gary.
Comfort Gallery, 780 Main Street in Kimball. Free delivery and setup, 90 days same as cash, and easy payment plans. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6, Saturday 9 to 5, and Sunday 1 to 5. Telephone 423-837-3000. Citizens Tri-County Bank, the only community bank Marion Countyans will ever need. At 402 North Cedar Avenue in South Pittsburgh, 4765 Main Street in Jasper, and at 14087 Highway 28 in Whitwell. Providing the highest standard of customer services with a personal touch. Our associates can help you with personal loans, personal lines of credit, a variety of mortgage loans, and more. And we offer real-time internet banking too. See us in South Pittsburgh, Jasper, and Whitwell today. Citizens Tri-County Bank, the only community bank Marion Countyans will ever ever need. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. The Moore family name has built a legacy of trust, compassion, and peace of mind by standing with families during time of loss. Now in our 70th year, the Moore family commitment grows even stronger, from affordable, traditional services to cremation. Our experienced staff stands ready to follow through on you and your family's wishes. Since 1945, the Moore family of funeral homes, North Sand Mountain and Trenton, always dedicated to those we serve. Come enjoy pizza for lunch or dinner in a family atmosphere at Stevie B's Pizza, 2200 Galt Avenue North in Fort Payne. Enjoy the super buffet and salad bar anytime, or have any of our specialty pizzas made to order and delivered right to your table. At Stevie B's in Fort Payne, we make our own dough, assuring you the best possible pizza. Book your parties at Stevie B's in Fort Payne, plus ask about catering and fundraisers too. Call Stevie B's 256-979-1234 and find out more. Great pizza in a family atmosphere. Stevie B's, 2200 Galt Avenue North in Fort Payne.
Back now to reading, writing, and arithmetic here on KWN. Each week we kind of highlight the different activities that are going on at the 4 different schools here in Dade County. This week it's all about the Dade Middle School. And if you missed the beginning of the program, had the vice principal on with us, and he talked about several things that are coming up. We may get a chance to run those down at the end of the program again for you. But got 3 lovely ladies here. They are from the middle school. We've talked just briefly with them about being a part of the oratorical contest that the Dade County Optimist Club does every year. And of course, by the virtue of their name being the Optimist Club, talking about being optimistic, and they put together, and you compete at a school level, you compete at a county level between all the schools, and then all the schools compete against each other in the region that they have. So it's a competition that everybody kind of gets to move on depending on the winners of the essays. So we want you, Emily, to kind of share with us. You've been kind enough to bring us your essay, and you're going to share. And this, she told us, if you were watching just a few minutes ago, she said this is all about being optimistic and the relationship between her and her mother. All right, go ahead.
Chasing optimism on the face of challenges. It all started the day I was born. My mom was in the delivery room preparing herself for major pain. That is when the doctor came in and gave her some medicine to ease the pain. The medicine numbed her for just enough time to push a couple of times. Then the medicine stopped numbing her right side. When I was being born, my mom felt me come out on an entire side of her body. The pain was so bad, it almost killed my mom. My mom stayed strong though. She stayed positive. She was optimistic. When I was born, she was thankful that I was okay. She was thankful because when I was in her stomach, I didn't move hardly at all. She thought that I had died inside of her. This is called a miscarriage. A miscarriage is the death of a baby inside of a mother's stomach during pregnancy. If you have a miscarriage, you usually get nightmares and have problems having another child. My mom was optimistic though. She kept her head up high and hoped for the best. After a few months, things were getting better and I was moving more. Well, I didn't move as much as my brother did when my mom was pregnant with him. 8 years later, I developed a big fear. I had stage fright. Now, I've been singing before I could even walk, even though I couldn't carry a tune according to my grandmother. I loved it and never wanted to stop. But then I was in the 3rd grade and joined chorus. Everything was fine until my instructor told us that our first concert was coming up. I had a mental breakdown inside my head, and I was thinking of quitting chorus. I didn't tell anyone. Instead, I was brave. I made myself sing in the mirror. I made myself look into my own eyes and picture that while I sang. Then the day came. I was ready to perform for the entire school. I remember I had taught myself to look slightly above the audience. That way it looked like I was still looking directly at them. I thought to myself, don't look at the audience. Don't look directly in their eyes. We went to the gym and we got on our rainbow risers. I stood there confidently. I was going to rock the show. I was going to be the best I could be. In that moment, nothing could stop me. In that moment, I was optimistic. In that moment, I was invincible. I didn't let the slightest thing distract me in my moment. I was going to shine like the brightest star that anyone would ever see. In conclusion, that is how optimism helped me face my biggest challenge. Now, I'm in chorus, and I'm not afraid to sing in front of others. I'm not even afraid to sing a solo. Thanks to being optimistic, I'm the best I can be.
Absolutely. Well, very good. Thanks for sharing that. And of course, now another thing. You're not stage fright. You don't have stage fright at all, do you? You're on television and everything. You just read that like it didn't matter who you was talking to. That's great. That is fantastic. Very, very good. And are you mentioned you were still in chorus? Are y'all singing a lot?
Yeah, we sing every day because we have a whole class dedicated to just singing and learning music.
And will you have a spring concert coming up?
Yes, the Spring Spectacular. We're singing in the talent show as an entire choir. And then I'm going to be singing a solo if I make it into the talent show.
Ladies, are all y'all performing in the choir?
No.
Neither one? Okay. I didn't know how many was in the choir. Solo, so what are you trying out for soloists? What song?
I haven't decided what song I'm going to sing yet, but I'm thinking of When I Was Your Man by Bruno Mars, because I can hit every note.
Oh, well, very good. Very good. All right. Well, I know what kind of, Caitlin, what kind of extracurricular activities other than, of course, doing the essay contest, what else are you involved in?
Well, I'm in the band, like the concert band that they have at the middle school, and I'm also in the marching band because once you reach during your 7th grade, 8th grade summer transition thingy, you can go and join the marching band.
So you're getting ready for next year then?
Yes, I have spent 1 year in the marching band, and next year will be my 2nd.
Wow, that is great. What instrument do you play?
I play the mellophone in the marching band and the French horn and concert band.
Oh, very good, very good. Miss Olivia, what all do you do now? I know you're quite a basketball player, from what I understand.
Yeah, I play basketball and softball.
Yeah. So right now the softball's in the fall. So basketball's over with. Are y'all preparing for anything now, or?
Before school, some mornings, Coach Logan opens the gym for people so we can go shoot.
All right. Now, a lot of folks may not know, but the Dade Middle School have won their division. Is it 2 or 3 years in a row now?
2.
2 years in a row. And they compete against different middle schools, Ringo Middle School, I mean, a bunch of different middle schools, and y'all have won your division on the ladies' side for the last 2 years. And that's quite an accomplishment. Are you looking forward to high school?
Yes.
You get ready to go and play high school basketball? All right. And this is your last year at the middle school, isn't it?
No, I'm only in 7th
You got
grade.
one more? Wow. See, well, that makes me feel a little better. I'm not as old as I thought I was. So that's good. Ladies, we're going to take another quick break. And a couple of y'all want to stay with us through one more break? And come up with something that we can talk about? All right. Just stay here with us. We'll have more. Coming up, reading, writing, and arithmetic. We'll have another break. We'll be right back.
It's another spring planting season at Glass Farm Nursery. Glass Farm Nursery, 4 miles south of Trenton on Highway 11, is your tree and shrub headquarters for spring. They've been sprucing up yards for generations, and they're now ready for you this year. Glass Farm Nursery open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. and Saturday 8 a.m. till 2 p.m. For all of your lawn, gardening, flowers, and shrubbery needs, look no further than Glass Farm Nursery. Now open for spring, 4 miles south of Trenton on Highway 11. Glass Farm Nursery.
The Rising Fund Baptist Church Choir proudly presents our 2017 Easter concert. Join us for performances on Saturday, April the 8th and Sunday, April the 9th. Both performances will be at 7 o'clock in the evening. Come and enjoy and help us celebrate this wonderful season. It's the annual Easter concert with the Rising Fund Baptist Church Choir. Saturday, April the 8th, Sunday, April the 9th at 7 o'clock each evening. Located at 4411 Highway 11 South, Rising Fund.
Get it hot and ready right now at Little Caesars, Highway 136 West in Trenton and 411 Kimball Crossing in Kimball. Get that hot and ready pepperoni or cheese pizza for just $5. How about deep dish pizza, just $8? The new pretzel crust pizza, just $6. 10-piece Italian cheese bread, just $4. The 3-meat treat, just $8. And make sure you ask about the hot and ready meal deal. Pizza. Little Caesars, 2 locations to serve you, Highway 136 West in Trenton and 411 Kimball Crossing in Kimball.
Looking for a great way to change your look? You'll find the friendly professionals at A Classy Cut Salon ready to care for you. A Classy Cut Salon is in the Grove Shopping Center next to the Dollar General. We serve men and women of all ages at A Classy Cut Salon. Call 657-5607. That's 657-5607 for an appointment, or just walk right in for your next classy cut from A Classy Cut Salon in the Grove Shopping Center, Highway 11 North in Trenton.
Back now to reading, writing, and arithmetic. I got 3 students from the Dade Middle School here, and we've been talking about the Trenton Dade Optimist Club, the contest that they entered, and some of the things about being an optimist and being optimistic. Did a great job. But there's several things coming up, and I'll begin the Soul for Souls through the FBLA there at the middle school, collecting shoes for folks that may not have the ability to be able to have some shoes, and I'm assuming that any FBLA member and anybody at the school can actually bring those to the to Ms. Stone's class and be able to collect that, and then they're going to ship those, the ones that they can't find places for in the county, be able to ship them out as well. So that is going to be coming up. And then the big thing, how many of y'all like testing? Well, without any show of hands, we'll move on. No, but we gotta test, because we gotta be able to progress. If you don't test, you can't progress. See, so tell us about the testing that's coming up.
Okay, the milestones testing are a standardized test meant to check the progress of every student in the in all the DMS school systems, not just DMS school systems, the Dade County school systems. So on April 24th through 28th, the middle school will be having their testings with ELA, math, science, and social studies. Later, in April 18th, 19th, and 20th, and then the 24th through the 28th, the elementary school students will be having theirs. And so the testings are split up into 4 separate days with ELA, math, science, and social studies to test all 4 core subjects. And anything else to add about them? I can't talk about these anymore.
Y'all are doing great, doing good. Now it's important, if you remember at the beginning of the program, Vice Principal and I talked, it's important to be able to get a good night's sleep, go to bed early, and to be able to eat a good breakfast before you take the test.
Yes. And another great tip about the test is, while it is an important test, it's important to not psych yourself out about it, because if you do, you'll end up panicking and doing even worse than you normally would. Because I've panicked quite a few times.
You don't worry about the test, everything will be all right. Also coming up, there's going to be a spring spectacular. Tell us a little bit about that. We got a couple minutes here to do that.
On May 5th, Dade Middle School is going to have a spring spectacular, which is like a carnival, so we'll have games and stuff like that.
All right, and that's coming up, and is that going to be when the chorus is going to be seen? I think you talked about that, right?
The talent show is actually during school, and the actual carnival is afterwards.
Okay.
And we all go to the gym and just have a little fun watching people show off their talents.
Right, good deal. Very good, very good. And the PTO is there at the middle school is going to be doing something. They're going to be having a contest, kicking off for a beauty contest. And that's April, what does it say on there?
29th,
April
at 4 o'clock.
At 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Anybody in the tri-state area wants to be in that beauty contest, can?
It's open to ages 0 through 18, and anybody in the tri-state area can come.
All right, and all you got to do, if you want to find out about any of these activities coming up at the middle school, just contact the middle school tomorrow, and they'll be happy to take care of that. Ladies, y'all done an outstanding job.
Thank you.
All right, thanks for bringing us up to date on a lot of things that are happening at Dade Middle School. Thank you for watching. We'll be back next week with another edition of Reading, Writing, and Arithmetic.